Hello, hello. Welcome to SonicWaves ASMR. Today is a little impromptu session. I have got a bunch of markers and I really wanted to test and see which ones are working, which ones aren't, so that I can here we go. Let's open this to show you, so that I can see. I've got a bunch of markers here and a bunch of markers there on the table, and I've got this box here as well. And I just, as I said, I just want to see which ones are working and which ones I can actually throw out to make some space. What I will do is I will take them all out. I think this is what we'll do. Take them all out, and I can put them here. You can see all of them. And what I'll do is the ones that work, I'll put them back in the bag. I have purchased so many markers. At some point let's just put these down. At some point I was just obsessed with buying markers because I wanted to draw comic books and just, draw different characters, and well, that turned out that I don't have the right skills to draw. I mean, obviously it takes time to develop them, but I just didn't have enough interest in it to develop it. It takes time, obviously. It's a big commitment, and I got other things that I'd like to do instead. I really appreciate, illustrators and designers and comic book artists who can draw beautifully. Markers aren't the only thing that I love buying. I think I've got this huge obsession with stationery. Let's try this color first. I don't think I'll name all the colors, that will take forever, but this one's called Honeycomb. And I love these markers. These are called Pro Marker. I love them because they got sort of two sides to like these flat lines on one side, and then on the other side I've got this tip, kind of hard to open. These are called twin tip, and this one's, you can see, there, the thinner tip. Little person there. These are actually cool. I got them a really long time ago and I thought they would have gone bad, but they're still holding strong. This color is really nice. It's called soft green. Let's see if this one's working. Okay. Although it might be a nice color, it's no longer useful. This one will be thrown out, so I'll put it in the pile. Next one. Let's see if we have a nice color that we want to test. Oh, I like this pink one. Here. It's just called the rose pink. Let's hope. Ooh, this one's nice. Alright. This one's. Oh, look at the type of lines you can do. Really cool. Let's see if the other side works too. I don't know what that is. I think that's a cat. Maybe that's a cat. This works. I'm happy because I quite like the color of it. Let's put that in the bag. Nice. Alright, let's see what other color we got. Ooh, this green is kind of cool. This one is called lime green. And okay, sweet. It's working on this side, and hello. This one is also working. Okay. I'm happy to hear. Yeah, let's see what next. This red is quite a rich red. It's called a poppy. I don't know if you can see. Really nice. It's working really nice. They sound quite harsh on paper, but I don't know if you can hear it. Maybe it's the paper, but they're not soft markers. I've got another bunch of markers. I think the brand is called Tombow. So that brand, and they also have, I think, twin tips, and they're much softer than this. I think next time I'll try them. I'm sure they are fine, but I can show them to you next time if you are interested. There's a nice blue. Let's see. This one's called Sky Blue. Sky blue. Let's draw a cloud. And okay, let's see this side. Very nice. I don't know if you can hear how harsh it sounds on the paper. You might like the sound. Let me know what you think. Could be from the paper as well. This paper is sort of sketch paper, so it has some sort of texture. It's quite thick. It could be a combination of the paper and the marker as well. So okay. Let's draw some more droplets here to make it a bit more even. Okay, that's great. There's a yellow color here, which I like. I mean, it's quite a pale yellow. It's called blush. Actually, I guess maybe it's more for skin tone. I don't know. Well, yeah, I think this is a skin tone. Kind of looks nice. Looks like a pastel kind of yellow on the label, but I guess it's more of yeah, definitely a sort of skin tone when you're drawing people or characters and so on. I think this one might also be a skin tone here, the one that I drew. Okay, this is also working, that's fine. It's nice. I actually really like sort of drawing and, adding these sort of highlights or shadows. Just kind of nice, but never got around or, never found the time to explore it further. This one is called Bright Orange. Oh, very bright. It does not disappoint. Cool. What's orange? I guess an orange can be orange. I need green for the leaf. I think I'll use green, or I'll test the green next. Nice. So as I was saying, I love stationery, everything. It's interesting. I love notebooks, and I love interesting branding on notebooks, like a really cool design or a cool, I guess, cover or a way that it's made. It's I just love it, no matter how many notebooks I've got. This one's green. It's called the Forest Green. No matter how many notebooks I've got, if I see one that's really cool, I'll get it. And I have like no space, but I'll get it. And I got a bunch that obviously I haven't used, and nowadays I just use my computer. That's nice to make notes and to keep a log of things, or for anything really. I use my notes app on my phone, or I use my laptop, whatever it is. I really love notebooks. I love writing in them, taking notes. This one's called Amethyst. Kind of a purple, lilac, purple kind of color. But it just, it's more convenient to have everything in the digital space, in the sense that you can have it in more than one place. So it's searchable, so you can search for it. It could be on your phone, on your laptop. It could be, you could be at a friend's house, family house, whatever, and you need something, and you don't need to have your notebook with you. You can access it from the cloud. So I think all of that kind of made me go digital. But I love, I love writing. I love pens and journals. I love how, certain quality paper just such a pleasure to write on, you know. This one's called Ruby. It's kind of a red, ruby red, I guess. That's nice. Most of these markers are working. That's great. They've kept for a long time. That's very surprising. Just one that didn't work, this green one that I really liked. Such an interesting sound. I got some other ones. Let's see. These ones are called, the brand is called Copic. And these are meant to not bleed through paper, but I think they still bleed through. I'm actually not sure if this is the real Copic brand or not. I think I got them off of Amazon. Not sold by Amazon. It was sold by a shop. So I'm not sure if this is legit. This sounds a little different. These work too. Sounds great. Also twin tip. Quite similar. This is a bit, this one's a bit softer. Kind of like the Tombow ones I mentioned. I don't know if you can hear the difference. Just really soft. This is more, this tip is more for like perhaps coloring in. Very nice. Oh, this is turning out to be a piece of art. Perhaps I shall frame it. Okay, this one is kind of cool color. I don't think it does say it. Robin's Egg Blue. I think, come to think of it, I did buy it from an art shop. Yeah, I think I bought it from an art shop. I think they sold them they sold them in packs, but they also sold them one by one separately, individually. Let's compare the Pro Marker sound to the Copic one. So let's have it open on this kind of wider tip. Do it closer to the microphone so you can hear it. Okay. A little bit different. I think this Copic one is a little softer. actually really happy that most of these markers are still working, because I go through phases of, you know, liking things and hobbies and whatever it might be. And I might come back to this. And I already have the tools. It's quite harsh. I don't know if you can hear that. I really like this yellow. I think it's quite a nice color. We got one more Copic one. Kind of an interesting color. It's like green gray. It's called green gray. I want to see that metallic one. Let's see what it looks like. Don't remember using it. Oh, it's called silver. Let's see. Let's see what you're about. Oh, this one's a different tip. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's a shame. I don't think this side is working. Let's see if we have a bit more luck with this side. Is it actually working? Or is it just really, really light? Or it's really, really broken? I think I'm gonna call it. I think it's not working anymore. A metallic marker. We could have been friends. These are the skin tone ones. Let's quickly test those. Quite a pinkish kind of color. Alright, that's good. This is more of an orange. The key is to close them as tight or as well as possible so that this is sort of a grayish putty. It's called putty. Maybe this isn't the skin tone. That's just a bit too gray. I don't know. Let's try these. Quite like these. I think these ones are the ones I got off of Amazon. These are just shades of gray. Let's take them out. Quite like these. I like I think I'm missing one, but I think I just got it in one of my pencil cases. The reason I took it is just to use it as a highlighter. So if I write something, obviously this is the black, so wow, this is cool. I don't know if you can hear the difference here, but this one's much softer. Yeah, this one's really nice. So what I was saying is, I'll try the other side too, and then I'll show you what I mean. That's nice. I'll just keep them on this side and I'll put them back in their box. So what I was saying is, let's use this as an example. Hopefully this pen will write. So let's say if I'm, writing a note, maybe I can, this pen doesn't work, so I can throw it out. That's perfect. I've got another pen here. So let's say if I write a note and say, hello, fun, creative note, and let's say I write a bunch of things and it's in a paragraph and there's something that I want to highlight, then I think what I do is, just highlight it like that. I think it looks kind of cool. And it's quite subtle. I think I took the one that's quite light in color, so it's quite subtle, but it still stands out. Still stands out. I'm quite happy that these are working as well. They smell really weird. I don't think I like the smell very much. These are all quite dark. These two look quite similar. Cool, these are working too. That's great. I think the last set of markers, let me put those back quickly. The last set of markers are the least. Maybe I should have done them first, but they're the least interesting ones. It's these ones. And I think these are really I don't know why I have these even. These are like super cheap ones. And this is a highlighter. I think this is definitely not working. But, and this is a pencil. I don't know if you recognize it, but it's Pink Floyd. They had an exhibition at a museum, and I got that as a souvenir. The pencil's definitely working. Let's see. Wow. I would have definitely thought that these wouldn't work. I was looking forward to having a good excuse to throw them out, but I don't have a good excuse to throw them out. they work perfectly fine. The reason why I wanted to throw them out is because, as I was saying, I have way too many of these markers now. And I just want to make, space. So, but I don't want to, waste anything that works perfectly well. So maybe I'll give them to someone who needs them, who likes drawing. Okay. Let's see. These sound quite harsh, but they're quite hard, the tips. So I still need to test the highlighter. Interesting. They all work. Let's see. How are you finding these sounds? Were there ones that you liked more than others? Quite like the soft ones. I quite like these gray ones, the way they sounded. They were quite soft. Let's see if this highlighter works. Oh, it does. Perfect. And let's see, what about these ones? I don't think this works. I think I tried this before. This is insane. I thought I tried it. I think I had another. I think it came in a pack of 4. I think this is the last one standing. Because I definitely tried the other ones and they didn't work. Okay. This is definitely so harsh. Can you hear that? Let me bring it closer to the mic. It's just, I don't know, I don't like this sound. I'll keep these away from the mic. Last one. I think this one may be not working so well. I think it's dry. I think the yellow one is dry. I think the orange one is, yeah, nice. It's still working. That's it. Well, I got these pens too. I think, I don't know. These are fine. I think they still work. These are quite fine. I don't know if you can. These are the fine liner ones. I had a whole bunch of them. I'm not quite sure where they all went. I quite enjoy writing with these. Not sure if you can hear. I think this is also quite a harsh sound, but because it's such a fine tip that it still sounds quite soft. what you think about it. I quite like these. This is quite nice. Let's draw a mustache. Nice. Okay. That's all that I wanted to do today. Thank you for joining me. And yeah, I'm relieved. I think I'm relieved that all my markers are working. I definitely don't need any more of them. I think I've got plenty here. So let's hope I don't buy any more. I think the hope should be that I use these more often so that they can have a purpose and that they can fulfill their purpose. Thank you for watching and for listening, and I will see you next time. Have a good night.